Hello, I'm doing my report on Singapore. My name is Tawanna Scott, and this is for International Trade Business 4422. All right, Singapore is a free market economy. The freedom score is 83.9. The government believes in the protection of property rights and anti-corruption laws. Its tax rates are at 22% and 17% equaling to its GDP to a tax percent of 19.1. Singapore does operate one of the world's largest ports. See, the country does not have no restrictions on foreign ownerships of businesses. But of course, they do have restrictions on national security, air transportation, public utilities, newspaper publishing, and just really anything to do with their social media. The history of the growth. We just read in chapter 5 about the East Asian flying geese growth, which basically talked about how the lower economies grew and through infrastructure, and basically they have now been able to compete within the trading community. As of August 3rd, 1966, Singapore became the 104th member of the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Again, they really base their growth on investments on in the economy's infrastructure. By the 1980s, Singapore paid all of its debts, thus making it the freest economy that we have on the market. In 1999, the World Bank Group of Singapore office is who they joined in order to share knowledge. Let's see. From the report from the country's Ministry of Trade and Industry, the growth accelerated, making Singapore very resilient and it's big on recovery. On a quarter by quarter seasonal adjusted basis, the economy expanded by 1.7%, extending to 1.3% expansion within their third quarter. So, as you can see, each quarter they do grow. Singapore is known for their exports as far as integrated circuits, refined petroleum, gold, packaged medicines, appliances, and photo lab equipment. Their major imports are integrated circuits, refined petroleum, crude petroleum, gold, and gas turbines. Their top trade imports come from China, Hong Kong, the United States, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Their top exports are to Japan, Taiwan, and Indonesia. Singapore does have trade deals in order to help liberalize and strengthen the multilateral trading system. In 1995, they did with the World Trade Organization. They have joined the World Trade Organization since 1995, and also since 1973 they did join GATT. Their trade agreements is with the Asian Pacific Economic Corporation, Asian Europe Meeting, and the Association of East Asian Nations. They do have bilateral free trade agreements to accelerate the momentum of trade. The wins for international trade with Singapore, of course, was their infrastructure opportunities. They built solar panels on reservoirs and rooftops to help raise solar energy. The energy wattage got up to 2.0, while reducing carbon emissions. They do believe in energy and environmental technologies. They also trade with ICT and digital technologies. Their healthcare and medical technologies is a big trade. And they also do trade with aviation and defense technologies. From a loss of trade, their challenges were associated with demographic and geopolitical issues. They do have an aging workforce, a maturing economy, and of course, we do have a growth that is influenced by social media. There's an increased competition from other trade agreements. Singapore does have to rely a lot on foreign workers. The foreign workforce does make up 40% of their country. Um, and of course, there was a surge in commodity prices, which did put a damper on their trade. From an increase in inflation, there is an increase in operation costs and a limited foreign laboratory restrictions that were placed on satellite dishes, services, paid television services, banking services, and healthcare services. This does conclude the report on my international trade with Singapore. Thank you.